Hello, happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy Wednesday, happy Mercury retrograde day. We're still there. It's been a long one, so we have to celebrate our mothers because they're going to tell Mercury to fly straight. That's what they're going to tell Mercury. Quit going backwards, start going forwards. So I want to thank all the mothers for setting Mercury straight. All right. So that jury came back in less than 3 hours. Good. I had a sense that it was going to come back pretty quick. Can you imagine what E. Jean Carroll and her whole group of people who were standing behind her, what was going through their minds when the jury came back with the first, did he rape you? Do you guys agree? No. My heart would have sunk. And they go, oh no. And then the rest was all yes. I'm like, whoa. Even, I tried to have my big boy pants on, but even when I started thinking of that and when I was hearing the yeses, I started crying. Just a little bit, a little tear. It was allergies, you know what I'm saying? I just had something in my eye, that's all. Powerful. What that woman did, years of the abuse, oh my gosh. So, thank you, jurors. It is a witch hunt, though. As he's already saying. He's still saying, I've never met this woman. Damn pictures. That was doctored. The pictures were doctored. Anyway, such a clown. So, what else is in the news? George Santos. Georgie. Now, I've always said that he wasn't going to be there long, but he's been there way too long. So let's just take a look at George Santos. And before we do, just I didn't mention Alan during my Monday video, the shooting in Allen, Texas. That's 20 minutes from my sister. My nephew and his wife and family are moving up there next month, just north of Allen. So maybe I was trying to block it out of my mind. But that's the logical reason. The real reason was I got numb. It's like, oh, okay, another one. It hurts me to even say that. I got numb to it. So I hear thoughts and prayers don't work. We don't want those thoughts and prayers. Well, I think that was directed to the politicians. To us watching, thoughts and prayers work. If we can support a cause in another way, that too. My heart just goes out to these people. And it's terrorism. And the Republicans are promoting that. Those who want this open carry crap, they're promoting terrorism. People are afraid to go to the store now. Now, instead of people being afraid of dying of COVID, they're afraid of dying of a random gunshot. And it's getting to be everybody. Used to be, not in my neighborhood, not anymore. So I'm thinking that is going to change some things. I'm hoping. When is unity consciousness, where when one person does something, it affects the whole? When is that going to come into play? It's a question for another time. Okay, let's look. I just got a breaking news on my iPad. Something about federal health advisors say birth control pill should be sold without a prescription. I don't know what that means. But we'll find out later. Dismiss. Because I want to read on Georgie. So, he was charged. Let me just take a look at this. Let me see. Was he arrested? I think he was arrested. I think he turned himself in. Has been indicted on charges that he duped donors. Is that a legal term? Duped donors, stole from his campaign, lied to Congress. And what about the New York theater goers? He lied to them too. But they don't talk about that. Lied to Congress about being a millionaire. Santos surrendered Wednesday. Yeah, wow. And was taken to a federal courthouse on Long Island. Wow, so that's going to be interesting. So, he's got Republicans, he's got Democrats, obviously, all saying, you should resign now. You should have resigned long ago. Yeah. I didn't think it'd last this long. And he shouldn't have. But McCarthy needs the vote. And now McCarthy is saying, I just read something where he said, well, in America, everybody is presumed innocent until they are found guilty. So I go, how does that work with Trump? Oh, that's a civil case. So he was just libel. Is that the right word? Anyway. Santos. Let's just do 411 on Santos. I've been yakking for 8 minutes. No cards. 8 minutes. Rant. Wah. Georgie. So when I slow down and there's an air of, oh crap, this is serious, and then there's this air of, I'll get out of this. I think the boy's delusional. I think. Georgie boy. Is there a Lou Reed song about that? Georgie boy, or was that Rod Stewart? Anyway. George Santos, 411. What's going on, George? What are you thinking? George Santos. Well, he thinks he's the magician. He thinks he's going to get out of this. He thinks, I got that Georgie magic. Looks like a duck. Looks like a duck. Walks like a duck. It's probably psychic duck. Okay, sorry. Georgie. Ooh, being crossed. Covered by the Star of Hope. The magician covered by the Star of Hope. Well, in the Star of Hope, it balances things out. That's what she's doing here. It's illuminating. It's bringing forth his nothing up my sleeve tricks. Let's keep going. The Lover's card. So far, 3 major arcanas. So the Lover's card is at the base of the reading. I don't know if I can drop this down. I'm using a different camera setup. I don't know if it'll drop all the way down. In the past, as it relates to this, is the 8 of Cups walking away from sorrow. He should have, he didn't, and now he's in big trouble. If he would have resigned, would all of this come to light? Would the DOJ still been after him? We won't know now because he did not walk away. At the top of the reading, he's going to fight it verbally. He's going to go, no, that's not true, blah, 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 blah. He's still going to try to get out of this as a magician, but it's just rhetoric. In the potential near future, this is the Page, the Knave of Pentacles. This is a new beginning, a new project, a new way of looking at things, and it's a new balance, especially with this yin-yang symbol. But he is certainly on a new path. I'm going to keep going with this because I'm not sure, is this him not having a lot of money, or is this him new money venture? Maybe it's a new musical. Internally, this is kind of what I was picking up intuitively when I was tapping in. This is him going, oh crap, I'm in big trouble. 8 of Swords. So he's blindfolded, he's got this fencing around him, he's like, oh. Externally, what's going on? The Wish card. So who's getting the wish? 9 of Cups. Certainly the people who he's been cheating, the New Yorkers who he lied to get into this position. The external people are going, yeah, we finally got our wish. Hopes and fears is the Ace of Pentacles, that maybe he can start something new. Oh. Final outcome, slow moving night. But this slow moving night, he'll get there. So it's going to take a while. I think McCarthy's just going to say, let it play out. There's no legal thing in here yet. As a clarifier to this Knight of Pentacles, he's going to be fighting it, but he's like the man of La Mancha fighting windmills. You know, defending himself. No, I can do that. Doesn't mean anything. It's him being crazy. And the 8 of Pentacles, hard at work. So let's do some clarifications on this. Where's my deck? On this Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, and 8 of... Well, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Because I'm not sure if this is the DOJ being really meticulous. This was Georgie's reading. So... it's a slow ride out of town. The underlying energy of this for Georgie, and here's my sword card. It's the Queen of Swords, and she's got some guy's head in her hand, legally speaking. Ten of Pentacles, and it's all about money with George. That's kind of what they were going after. So that's this card here, and that's this card here, following the money trail. There's going to be a decision that he's going to need to make, and I think we're going to be happy with it. So, I can just keep going because he did get the Hermit card, which tells me he's going to be alone. He's going to be trying to shine some light on something, but he's just alone. Keep going. I'll keep going till I stop. And you get the completion card, the World card. Yeah, and it's going to be a little sad for him. Okay. So when I look at this reading, it's all about him trying to be the magician with the star of hope, the balance coming out. And this card in the potential near future, they're following the money trail. They're trying to balance out this money trail of, you said you got this much money, but that doesn't make any sense. So that's what they're doing. And that's this new investigation that is making him really worried with this Eight of Swords. Externally, they're really happy with all the stuff that they got. And they're going to slowly proceed. He's going to battle it. And it's all about the money. So let's look at Kevin McCarthy and see, in regards to George Santos, is he going to keep him or is he going to boot him? There's going to be a lot of pressure, but there's also a lot of pressure to keep him for the vote. Got to keep him for the vote. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong, but what it's doing, in my humble opinion, is when I talk about unity consciousness, what one action is doing is felt throughout the whole web of consciousness. So what McCarthy is doing is poisoning this whole web of Republican ideological thinking. McCarthy, what are you thinking with George Santos? 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 Okay. These two cards wanted to jump out. Got the Moon card. When I look at this, I go, okay, he's hasn't made his decision up. He's howling at the moon. It's crazy time. Things are creeping out of the water that it's going, really? Can't we just keep those hidden? Things are not looking as good as they should be looking. They're a little skewed in the moonlight, a little black and white, no color, no. He's just trying to not put any emotion in it, is what I'm getting. And then the Chariot, moving on. So I'm just going to keep those up there. So is McCarthy going to boot? 3 cards. Is McCarthy going to boot Santos in the near future? Temperance, Ten of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. I'm going to keep going with this because I'm not. 7 of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune. New information. Oh my God. Is McCarthy going to boot George Santos. We've got the temperance card. He's got to do something to bring some balance because people are pissed. People are going, this is crazy. You can't do this. You got the Ten of Swords being stabbed in the back. He's afraid of that, but he's walking away from it. So he's afraid of being stabbed in the back, McCarthy is, by those MAGA guys who say, we'll get you out of here. And so he's going to restrict Georgie by putting him in his own little office where he can't get out. Maybe he's going to strip him of committee assignments or something. But this is the Seven of Pentacles. It's not going away. He's looking at this. It's going to be in review. He's going to try to tend to it, but look at all the withered pentacles. And then you have the Wheel of Fortune coming. Things are spinning. They're getting a little crazy. Things are going to keep spinning. They're going to keep happening. You're going to get news from unexpected sources. More news coming out. So I think right now he's going to try to keep him in there, but the news is just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse. So he should be gone. He should go away. I think McCarthy's going to keep him. I think he's going to keep him. Let's ask a different way. Is George Santos going to be in office? Where's George Santos going to be? How do I ask this? Is George Santos going to be around in Congress? In a month. At the end of this month, is George Santos going to be in Congress? Is he still going to have a job in Congress? I was going to say, is he going to have a job with the government? And I'm going, yeah, he may be making license plates. His legal issues, his defense, it's kind of got a lot of holes in it. Fighting windmills. At the base is the Emperor. In the past is the Knight of Swords. It's just going to keep coming. Two of Wands at the top. And the potential near future is the Knave of Wands. Looking at the wasteland, more information is coming out. Three of Swords, heartbreak. Externally, here's that new information coming out again from unexpected sources. Hopes and fears that he'll be on that chariot or he won't be on the chariot. And the final outcome is temperance, balance. Joe Biden card. New emotional start. I say he's gone. I say he's gone by the end of the month. None of these cards except this card is a bye-bye card. And this is in the hopes and fears position. So, but just the temperance, bringing balance. It's not the justice card, but you did have this. And in the past, you did have that. So I think more people are going to get caught up in this, and he's going to have to make a decision, and he's going to leave. Especially because it's this heartbreak. How is he going to rob and steal and finagle any more money? Okay. 26 minutes. Donald Trump. The indicted How's this going to work? How's he? Let's just look at the CNN town hall he's given. At first, I thought he wasn't going to do it. I thought he was going to back out. He still may. It's Donald. It's the Donald. What a pig. Is he going? So I'm a little prejudiced here. You can tell. Is he gonna Is he gonna bow out of CNN town hall? 3 cards. Is he gonna bow out? What do we need to know about him attending CNN town hall? Wow, he's numb. That's what I'm getting. It's just numb. Too much Adderall? What's going on? Well, I'm not getting a yes or a no really clearly. There's gonna the moderator and the people asking the questions. The questions are going to be pretty pointed. He's not going to want to hear them. The 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords winning at any cost. So he's going to spin it however he spins it. And then I got the 10 of Pentacles, which is, let's get some clarification on this 10 of Pentacles. Is the family going to get involved? Is it going to come around to some kind of money issue? Is it, I don't know. So let's pull this 3 cards on, what does this 10 of Pentacles mean? It's going to be really contentious. He's going to blow up. He's going to go blah, 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 blah. Sound like a little sputtering car. Blah, 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 blah. What's going on? What does this 10 of Pentacles mean? Trump and CNN. So when I pulled the CNN thing up, when I pulled this card, I went, this is just him and CNN. Is somebody going to bring up family money? Is someone going to bring up Ivanka? And then I go, because did she flip or something, Are they going to bring that up? And I go, that doesn't make any sense. So the cards that I got were flip, to me that looks like a pile of dark energy. Where were you guys going with it? It's a pile of dark energy. And you're shoveling hard work. You guys are going off on a different direction than I am, I think. So whatever this 10 of Pentacles is, this wealth, family wealth, and in this deck it looks like, it's going back to a simpler time and loyalty. So it's got like the 6 of Cups energy, going back to a simpler time with these 2 young, this is a young female. Loyalty. I'm not sure. I think something's going to come up with the family, money, and someone is flipping. And whoever gets into this question is into a lot of stuff and shoveling a lot of stuff too. All right. I want to ask the galactic deck, when are we getting to this gun violence? What do we need to know about it from a galactic point of view? Because certainly we're not doing a very good job figuring it out in our 3D bodies. So what about the galactic energies? You know, and I think of that unity consciousness in the web in one thing, and I think about Russia and Ukraine. They just got bigger guns. What is that doing? When can we, what do we need to learn to harmonize the web? What do we need to learn? 3 cards, please. Natural humility. What if we just let our egos go? What if we accepted that we could create because we're part of that web and each person is equal, not better, not worse. We're as good as, pick a name. Some of it, it's really hard to pick a name when you think of somebody, a deity. But if we are in this unity consciousness where it's one source energy affecting all of us, we are part of that. It's this card. Let go of the ego. What if we could be part of that? What if we were aware that we were part of that? Everything we do affects that web. And the third is long-term goals. That's in the past. The other 2 cards are in the future. So we got a ways to go. Long-term goals. Planning for the future. Sometimes we just think, no, you know what? It's too crazy. I need to be prepared. I need to get a gun. But in long term, if we're part of unity consciousness, maybe we need to plant a tree. And that's all I have to say about that. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy your day. Peace and love.